In 2017, you gave a lecture at the Society of Abdominal Radiology on leadership. And from my memory, it was one of the best attended talks at that meeting. And everywhere I looked, there were people of every age, of every end of the spectrum, taking notes. And no one was on their phone, which is surprising in this day and age. One of the key things you mentioned that stuck with me, and I think you mentioned it several times, is that culture trumps strategy. Can you expound on that, and why do you think that's so?
Strategy is something that we come up with. We come up with a plan. How are we going to do something? We create a strategic plan. But if that's not consistent with the culture of the organization, it's not going to work. And one example that I think everybody can relate to are the speed limits on our freeways. The strategic plan is that the speed limit is 70. But if you drive 70 miles an hour on I-94, you're going to be rear-ended. The culture says the speed limit's more like 80. And so we drive 75. So culture trumps the strategy of those who thought 70 miles an hour ought to be the speed limit. We see the same thing in our daily lives. Our culture says we're trying to take care of patients. Our strategy is that faculty work until 5, and then one person is the late person until 6. But the culture, if you walk into the abdominal reading room at 5:30, you'll find a lot more people than the one late person. That's our culture.
Mm-hmm.